Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Steven, and we are back with Pokémon Showdown episode 4 already. Today we are kicking things off with the same team as in the last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, I will link to that video in the description below. But it is basically the D-Dancing Tropius team. I've made one alteration to the team. I've dropped Electivire and I've put in Girder, which we can see right here on the team builder. Girder is holding the Eviolite with the Iron Fist ability to boost those punching moves. He's rocking out with Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Drain Punch, and Bulk Up. He's got a lot of bulk investment as well, so 156 in the defense, physical defense, and then 52 in the special defense, and 100 in HP, and the rest is in attack. With that recap, and the rest of the team is the same. You can see that in the previous video if you are interested in that. With that team recap out of the way, we are going to try and find ourselves a team. No, not a team to battle, of course. And hopefully we can pull off a D-Dancing Tropius sweep today. So this guy has the Guzzlord, Primeape, Mesprit, Girder, Silvally, and Clefairy. So in this matchup I don't really see a lot of D-Dancing opportunities for Tropius because he doesn't really hit a lot super effective. I mean, he can hit the Guzzlord for super effective damage, he can hit the Primeape and the Girder for super effective damage, but he will probably get KO'd before that, and he can't really set up on the Clefairy or the Mesprit because they probably have some sort of status moves. So it's going to be difficult to set up with Tropius in this game. I'm going to lead off with my Persian. He's going to lead off with his Primeape. I'm going to click knock off. He just goes straight off the bat for the close combat. I knock off. He resists that, of course. He loses his Scarf. I get the switch out into Girder. He U-turns. We know that that Primeape is now not Scarfed anymore. So we can basically outspeed everything with our Lycanroc, except if he's running multiple Scarfers, which I don't really expect. He Dazzling Gleams, not really that much. Hopefully we can Toxic this Mesprit. He switches out into Clefairy, which probably has Magic Guard, so this is not going to do anything to him. How do we deal with this Clefairy? Let's see what he wants to do. Do you think he wants a setup? I think I'm gonna go out into Persian, but if he Moonblasts me or anything, I'm in big trouble. I'm gonna click Surf here, see what he wants to do some damage. He wants to Calm Mind. I'm just gonna go out into Torkoal. So I could have gone out into Persian and clicked Taunt or Knock Off to get rid of his Eviolite. I'm just gonna go out into my Torkoal. I'm not really expecting this Clefairy to be packing too much offensive moves, except for potentially Moonblast, which he goes for here, which we resist. He is +2. We hit him with his super effective Clear Smog, which resets his stats. He's probably going to switch out right now. He Soft Boils. Okay. We Flamethrower. He doesn't do anything. I can't really afford to switch into Persian and knock that Eviolite off his Stealth, which we can just Rapid Spin away. I hope he switches, but yeah, he's just gonna Soft Boil. To be honest, I'm fine with these Soft Boils getting used because this Clefairy can't really touch me, and he switches out. We hit the Guzzlord. I'm gonna Toxic this thing as well because I don't really see what this thing can do to me. He Sludge Waves, he's Life Orbed, and we poison him. So he is definitely on a timer, on a big timer as well, because He's Life Orb, so he takes recoil, and he is poisoned now. So he's just racking up the damage right now. I'm gonna freeze dry. He's gonna switch out. Okay. I'm gonna go straight out into Torkoal again, because if he stealth rocks, I don't want to take extra damage. He goes out, he doubles out into Mesprit, at which point I can... We haven't seen too much of this thing's moves. I'm just gonna click Toxic again. If he wants to switch out into Guzzlord or Clefairy, that's fine by me. I Toxic this thing. This thing might be choiced in some fashion, so I'm gonna go out aggressively into Persian. Okay, we make the switch. We don't know how much this Primate has in terms of speed investment, because he was scarfed. He U-turns. This guy does realize that he doesn't have I'm just gonna go out into Lapras. He degleams, which doesn't really do that much. He could go out into Persian again. Do I really want to risk that? Into Clefairy. I was debating on going out into Persian, but I don't want to catch any moves to the face with Persian, because Persian only has 26% left. We did 34% with that Surf. He soft boils this turn. He stealth rocks. Okay. He's definitely going to soft boil on this turn, or switch out. We take that damage. He switches out into Silvally, which is not really great for us, because I don't really know how much speed investment he's got. I could risk it, but do I really want to risk it? He switches out. Okay, so we knock off the Primate again, and we get some extra health back. He's going to U-turn again. I guess I could. I'm gonna make the switch out into Tropius. Tropius isn't that important, so he close combats this time. We resist that. And he is minus defenses. To be honest, what is his switch in? I'm just gonna D-dance and see what he wants to do. He probably goes Guzzlord, now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna EQ then. He U-turns, probably into the Guzzlord. Could have D-danced there, but I don't really see us doing too much. He goes out into the Clefairy, which will eat that EQ, but he is sitting at 10%. So I am probably gonna KO with this Leaf Blade. Yep, we killed the Clefairy, which is great, but I could have D-danced. There. He goes out into the Mesprit. Does he have Ice Beam? I'm gonna go out into Torkoal. It's not a great decision. He has Ice Beam, so I can't spin the rocks away. But I think this Mesprit is Choice Specs, if I had to guess. I think he's Choice Specs. Do we go out into Girder and click Bulk Up? The problem is he can just come back in with this Mesprit again. These rocks are really wearing my team down. What's his switching right now? To a Surf. Probably that. The Silvally or the Girder. I'm just gonna click Surf anyway. He could switch out into the Guzzlord, but if I were to click Ice Beam or I've revealed Full Strong already, okay. So he goes out into the Silvally, which he parting shots out into who? into the girder, which is fine by me because I get a poison on this thing as well. I'm gonna go out into Tropius. I know it takes down rock damage, but I pop the citrus berry. He bulks up. Okay, so he's got the same set. Now, does he have Ice Beam or anything of that nature? He's got knockoff. To be honest, I hope he bulks up again. No, he Drain Punches. Okay. So I could have done a little bit more damage there, but it's not like we're doing a ton of damage there. Okay, so we've seen bulk up, knockoff, Drain Punch. The question is, does he have what did I want to say? Does he have Mach Punch? I'm gonna Thunder Punch, expecting him to switch out. He doesn't switch. Strange. He knocks off my Eviolite, which is probably a good play. And he goes out into Mesprit. Does he Psyshock? I think he's probably going to Declean, because that's safe for the Persian. I mean, Lapras can deal with this Mesprit pretty well, but the rocks are really putting Lapras in a difficult situation. He goes out into the Silvally again. I just click Surf again, Shadow Balls me. I Surf again. He probably Parting Shots this turn. No, he Shadow Balls, and I get to kill this thing. He's probably going to Revenge Kill me with anything right now, but I don't have a switch in anymore, so I mean, he could potentially U-turn, but I'm not sure if that kills. Ah, it kills. He's lucky there, because if that didn't kill, he takes unnecessary damage again. Here's that Mesprit again. I think I'm gonna have to kill it with Lycanroc. I think I'm gonna have to Stone Edge him. And it kills him. Okay, that's a big kill right there. Lycanroc could mop up right now. Do we risk the Stone Edge miss? I think I'm gonna sack Persian right now. He could just U-turn. I think I'm gonna sack Persian and then go out into Girder. He close combats, which is great because he's lowered his defenses right now. We know that he's lowered his defenses right now. I'm gonna bulk up to boost my defense. He might switch. He might U-turn. He's faster than me, so this is a big turn, because if he kills me right now, I lose the game. Because he resists, he U-turns. Okay, that's great. That's what we want to see. And now, of course, we need to outspeed this Incineroar. Wow, that name is so confusing, mate. Incinerator. We need to outspeed this Guzzlord. He could have some investment. He could have some investment. He Dracos me and kills me. Shit. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. He gets a Beast Boost. I think I'm gonna have to hit these Stone Edges. Best case scenario, he switches out into the Primate right now. Okay, that's one Stone Edge. Yeah, but even if we hit this Stone Edge, he is not gonna... Oh, we kill him! Wow! I thought that Primate was gonna live that game though. That was a good game. That was a good first game there, guys. Very good game. And we mopped up with our Lycanroc here, our Bandit Lycanroc. I mean, Lycanroc is putting in the work. And we go up the ladder a little bit. We are going to find another opponent, because that was a good first game. It was a decent game. Came down to the wire. A 1-0 victory there for us. There are awesome things I could have potentially done better there. For example, if I don't bulk up on the girder and I just click Drain Punch, I get all my HP back. And we might be in a freaking decent position. Okay, so he's got the Quagsire, Aurorus, Scyther, Claydol, Muk, and the Alolan Raichu. Lead options in terms of his perspective could be the Quagsire, Aurorus, could be the Claydol, could be... I misplayed. I wanted to click Persian, but he apparently clicked Lycanroc. I'm gonna Iron at this thing. He switches out. Okay. Into the Quagsire. I'm going out into Persian, see what he wants to do. He wants to Toxic me, that is exactly what I thought he was going to do. And now I just get the click knockoff on this thing, or anything that wants to come in general. We remove his lefties. He can't burn us anymore. I'm gonna taunt. I know I'm losing health right now. He recovers, he tries to recover. He's going to switch out probably right now. He's not going to switch out. That's strange. I'm gonna go out into Tropius. He scalds. Doesn't get the burn. He is now fiercely threatened by a grass type attack. What's his switch in right now? It could be the Scyther. If he expects me to go for the grass type move, could be the Muk. I'm gonna EQ, I think. He goes out into Muk, so we make the perfect prediction there. We EQ this thing, and we probably have to switch out because he could hit us with a Poison Jab right now, which is exactly what he clicks. To be honest, I can't really do much with Torkoal right now. He goes out into Claydol. I could have Toxic this thing. I'm gonna click Toxic. He might go for Earth Power. I thought he was gonna click Stealth Rocks there. That is why we clicked Toxic there. He could go for it now, but I'm just gonna remove these rocks. I can take this Earth Power, no problem. He goes for Earth Power again, surprisingly. And he is now again threatened with that knockoff. He goes out into Scyther. He loses his item. He was Choice Scarfed. He could click Pursuit, which I don't mind. He doesn't click it. He just clicks U-turn. Oh, I take 30% off that. That's a lot. That's a lot. I wanted to Heal Bell, but I think I have to go out into Girder now. Can't risk. He goes for Freeze Dry, which apparently absolutely decimates me. He can just click Freeze Dry again and kill me, kill my Girder. But he could be threatened by a Mach Punch right now. So what would his switch-in be? He could go back out into the Claydol, could go back out into the Scyther, could go out into the Raichu. Is he specs or in any way boosted? He goes out into the Quagsire. I go out into the Torkoal. Quagsire is a I think I'm gonna click Toxic and then expect him to click Toxic to me. I think we're just gonna trade Toxic right now. If he scalds, then that's a great play in terms of him. He could just recover as well. He's taking his time over this turn. If he recovers, then we basically win that 1v1 because we get the switch out into Lapras on the following turn, where he could click Toxic, but he could also click Scald. If he doesn't click Scald on this turn, of course. I mean, if Torkoal had Drought, like I originally wanted him to have on this team to support Tropius, then we would get rid of this hail, which would be big, because I'm taking residual damage here, which negates my lefties. He switches out. Okay. So what's he gonna do? Is he gonna click Stealth Rocks again? Or does he just straight up go for the Earth Power? He goes for Psychic. Okay, that's great for me, because that basically gives me the opportunity to heal well. He goes out into Mach. Okay, I don't mind. Do I click Surf and get as much damage off on this Mach as I can? Because the Mach is definitely a problem. It only does 17% and we take 25. We can't Toxic it, of course, and we don't really have a great switch in for this Mach right now. I mean, we could go out into Girder. No, not into Girder. We could go back out into Torkoal, but Torkoal can't damage this Mach too much. I'm gonna go out into Torkoal anyway. He curses. Okay, to be honest, that's pretty decent for us because we get extra lefty damage, extra lefties back, and we can just clear Smog this this boost off this Mach. Clear Smog is such a cool tech move on Torkoal. It prevents people from setting up on me. Okay, he just straight up goes for the poison jab after one curse, surprisingly enough. I really thought he was gonna go for more curses there. He could switch back out into the Quagsire. He doesn't, he just poison jabs again. He poisons me. So I was really expecting him to switch out there. He curses again. And I guess he's going to do it again. Poison jab again and potentially 2-hit KO my Torkoal right now. I get poisoned again. He has pretty much acknowledged that this Mach is his win condition because he is optimally using this thing. I could go out into Persian and knock off his lefties. I could click Taunt and prevent him from setting up even further. Could click Parting Shot to lower those stats back. I'm gonna click Knock Off to get rid of those lefties. He curses again. Okay, so that is a good scenario for us. I'm gonna Parting Shot and reduce his attack. He does have the defense. I could go out into Girder and start bulking up. But he's probably going to attack right now. But I have to do something. He poison jabs. And he can 2-hit KO me if he outspeeds me. He doesn't outspeed me. He curses. Okay. We start to bulk up. He poison jabs and he kills. Wow. Why does that kill? and he is now sitting at such a big amount of boosts. I can't get rid of those boosts. I would need a crit Stone Edge from our Lycanroc right now, and we don't get it, and he kills us. Oh, wow, we live that. I mean, he's ×2 attack, and we miss our Stone Edge. Basically, oh, we even lived that. Ah, we get the poison. That's stupid. Oh, that's so stupid. Yeah, he probably kills us in one poison jab. Yep. This game is done. This game is over. He wins with the Muck. To be honest, that was a good counter to my team. Muck is definitely a good counter to my team, and he saw that, and he really utilized that Muck really efficiently. Unfortunately for us, that is going to put us at 1 victory and 1 loss in this episode, but we will pick up in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!